Imagine your favorite TV show just came on. You're walking into the living room, credits are playing, your favorite tune's coming on, the intro tune, da na 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 na, or whatever song you like. I like MASH personally, so that's my theme song. You come walking up, come sit down on the couch, and ow, you grab your butt, figure out there was a pin on the couch that you'd forgotten, and it just came back and bit you on the butt. Like this pin that you just left sitting on the couch a few hours before, the small things can come around to bite you on the butt. I'm Seth Staple, and I'm going to be explaining to you about how and why to keep the little things, or make the little things count. I think we've all heard the story of the boy who cried wolf, right? Well, in that context, it says, do not lie, right? I mean, when you think about that, it says, if you lie, then, when you need to be truthful, people aren't going to believe you. Well, look at it in a different context with me, okay? Imagine, or don't imagine, just imagine the story the same way. And the little boy, imagine you're the little boy, okay? And you're thinking, ooh, there's a wolf, right? And then super funny because all the village people come out running and coming to save you, right? When they come to save you, you're like, oh, just kidding, there's nothing. And you do it over and over again. And you're thinking, man, this is really funny. I think that's hilarious. And then a little bit later, you didn't think that little insignificant thing would come back around to bite you, right? Well, you're sitting in the pasture, and all of a sudden here comes a real wolf coming to eat you, and you say, wolf, wolf, wolf. And no one comes. You didn't realize it, but that little insignificant thing that you thought was funny, no big deal, came right back around to bite you. I think we can apply this to everything in our life. Social media, texting people, helping your mom with the dishes. I mean, social media, if you put something on there, it pretty much can never go away. And those things can come back around and bite you in the butt, because when you're future going to be hired, many bosses will look at your social media accounts to see what you do. And you may not realize it, but those things can come back around and leave you for the worse, or leave you for the good if you've been doing good things and your little insignificant things, right? Or helping your mom with the dishes. You wouldn't think anything, but if you went and helped her with the dishes, maybe she'd buy you lunch tomorrow, or, little insignificant things can mean a lot sometimes. I know this is true in my life. One time, I was 15, and my mom was gone, but my friend was over. Well, I had two friends over, and one friend decided he had to go home. He had to go home to see if, he said that his parents needed him home, and I was like, I think you're going to hang out with a girl, dude. So we went and got in a Jeep and drove over to his house, and sure enough, his car was there, so he wasn't lying to us. But I come out around, and I get in front of this person, I'm driving, and all of a sudden my phone starts ringing, so I pick it up and answer. And it's my mom. She's like, hey, Seth, what are you doing? And I was like, I better just be honest. I'm driving your Jeep home from Zach's house because I thought that he was lying to me. And she's like, oh, okay, good. And it turns out she was the car right behind me. So if I had lied, then she would not trust me with her cars anymore. And she now trusts me with all of her vehicles. And that little insignificant thing has come full round effect, and it's helping me out a lot now because my parents will let me take out the side-by-sides and the trucks and the boats. And in conclusion, we can't leave little pins laying around for us to step on or sit on at some point and hurt ourselves, right? So we need to stop putting the little insignificant things out that we think are no big deal. And I know that small things can make a big difference, and that we need to make the little things count. And say these things in your name, Jesus Christ, amen.